Welcome back to another broadcast, and off we go. Game number 2, and it's shaping up to be a good one as Brownsville St. Joe will be taking on Trinity Christian. We are just underway. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast. Brownsville St. Joe winners in their first game earlier today. Now the Bloodhounds set for their second game with a 2:20 start. Opening minutes between Trinity and Brownsville St. Joe, driving through the lane, getting that basket, ties it up 4-4. The Bloodhounds won earlier today, 73-43. St. Joe inbound the ball to Jack Robinson. Robinson kicks it out to Watson. Robinson back with it. At the top, guarded by Navarro. Swings it to the corner. Elliott with the ball. Back out right in front of the St. Joe bench. Martinez guarding his man. Driving. Loses the ball. Martinez had it knocked away. Trying to go coast to coast. That layup is up. Second free throw on the way from Martinez, and he makes them both. That shot off the back of the rim, offensive board for Trinity. Moving it inside, kicks it back out, knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. Tied up at 6, swapping hotspots on the fly. That explains why the game may have been lagging with the Wi-Fi here, but I swapped hotspots. Getting much better signal now. A little over 5 minutes to go. Martinez drives right through the lane and he gets fouled. Free throw on the way. And makes them both. Both free throws made by Martinez. Just a little over 5 to go. That's going to be a double dribble against Trinity Christian. Dax Trout found guilty of the travel. 2-point lead. St. Joe. Jimmy Navarro now pushing it up for the Bloodhounds. Bernie fakes it to Navarro, hands it back off to Martinez to his right. Martinez driving inside the paint, and Martinez very aggressive to the hole. And makes the second. 9-6. Pushing it back on the other end. That's a 3-ball, and that one's good. You can count it. 3-ball from Kerry and Elliott. Tied up at 9. Navarro has it. Swings it out over to Mikey Rivera. Back into the hands of Martinez at the volleyball line. Patiently setting up the offense. Navarro has it. Trying to weave his way through. Good defense at the top. Navarro still with it. Retreats back to the volleyball line. St. Joe wants to reset the offense. 2:30 on our watch. 2:20 or so. Tip-off time. Lucas Cristiano has that one picked off. Three from beyond the arc. That one goes back and off of the back of the rim. Diego de la Cruz comes into the game for St. Joe. Ethan Gallegos also checking into the game. And Cristiano will catch a breather. So Navarro pushing it back up. Gets it out to Gallegos. Both Gallegos and de la Cruz fresh bodies in there for St. Joe. Gallegos gives it up to Martinez. Martinez going to try and work around a screen. Loses his footing. Picks it back up. Drives. Kicks it out. 3:18 here in the first. Tied up at 9. Trinity Christian and Brownsville St. Joe knotted up here in the back half of the first quarter. Navarro to inbound to De La Cruz. Bounce pass over to Martinez at the top. Martinez wiggling his way to the right, driving down the baseline. Has Navarro in the corner. Kicks it out back to Gallegos. Martinez pulls up a 3. That one won't go. Offensive board. Navarro gets it. Swings it back out to Garza. Wide open 3 all the way. Buries it home. Bernie Garza with a 3-ball. Robinson to inbound. 12-9 your score. St. Joe with the lead after that last 3 from Garza. St. Joe's second game of the day and their final game of the day. Good move inside for 2. Back comes Navarro working around the screen. He pulls up a tray. That one won't go. Rebounded by Delgado. Now coming back on the other end. Trinity Christian trails by 1. They throw it away. It'll be St. Joe ball. Navarro on the inbound. Now pushing it up, crossing midcourt. Navarro, Martinez, De La Cruz, Gallegos, and Garza all on the court for St. Joe in the all-white uniforms. Trinity Christian in the black uniforms. Martinez 3, comes up short. Rebounded by Robinson. Coming back up, kicking it into the corner. Down the baseline, goes up and jams it home. Kerry and Elliott showing off the hops. Can't complete the three-point play, but Trinity Christian has the lead. They lead by 1. Okay. Navarro has it. Now trying to add to their lead and a foul on the floor. makes the first. Misses the second. Bloodhounds come down with a rebound. Navarro pushing it back up, kicks it inside, back out to Garza. He fires up another three. That one off the side of the rim. 2-point lead for Trinity Christian. Behind the back move, they kick it out inside the paint, and they throw it away. Martinez driving through, no whistle. Fast break, Gallegos can't get to him. Should be an easy layup, and it is, and it's a 4-point lead for Trinity Christian here with a little over a minute to go in the first quarter. Navarro trying to drive that through the lane, gets fouled. Misses both his free throws. Half-court press from St. Joe. And another turnover. Cristiano's three won't go. Back where it is Delgado. I say that one was tipped, so no backcourt. Wide open three on the way. Extra possession here for Trinity Christian, and a whistle and a timeout. Timeout on the court. We'll take a timeout up here. On the inbound after the timeout. Biggest lead for either team. It's 6. St. Joe will have the last possession and shot. Gallegos clanks that one off the back of the rim. We played one. We head to the second. 18-12. Trinity Christian with a lead. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter from Fort Worth at the Fort Worth Classic. Brownsville, St. Joe. Second game of the day. They had a 9 a.m. tilt against Lake Country earlier this morning. In fact, at 9 a.m. they took that one 73-43. Jerry Martinez, 40 points in the win. Jimmy Navarro followed up with 14. Diego de la Cruz and Lucas Cristiano finished with 7 apiece. And he makes them both. 4-point game. Elliott with it, gives it back up to Watson. Watson kicks it out to the corner. Back into the hands of Watson. Top of the key, Navarro coming in. Wide open shot on the way from Delgado. That shot won't go. Offensive board from Trout, puts it back up. That one won't go, and both teams scrambling for the ball. Navarro picks it up, drives through, coast to coast. Shot goes up. Counted in the foul. And he completes the 3-point play. What was once an 8-point lead is now a 1-point game. Early portion of the second quarter. That ball in the corner. kicks it out. And that's a turnover. And it'll be St. Joe ball. Novato will inbound right in front of the St. Joe bench. Martinez driving down the baseline. That shot no good. Cristiano with the rebound. Kicks it out to Gallegos. His shot won't go. Rebounded by Trinity Christian. Here they come on the other end, leading by 1. Down the baseline. Pivots. Kicks it back out over to Watson. Watson top of the key. That shot's on the way from Elliott. Second quarter action. Gallegos flips it out to Martinez. Martinez from the volleyball line gets it back out to Navarro. Back out to Garza. Gallegos with it. St. Joe trying to retake the lead. Garza, good move inside. Floater down the baseline, doesn't go. Rebounded by Trinity Christian, and back they come, led by Elliott. Good look inside to Elliott. That one was tipped away, and Gallegos is there to pick it up. He's trying to go coast to coast. Driving to the lane is Gallegos, and he gets fouled. Ethan Gallegos, the senior, making the transition from football now to basketball. And he makes the second one. Gallegos 1 for 2 from the line, but ties it up at 18 apiece. 5.5 to go here in the first half. Back and forth we go. Trinity Christian trying to answer. Watson will inbound. Good inbound pass. They kick it out to the corner. Elliott had a shot. Elected to pass it. Driving. Jumper inside the paint. Brady Watson for 2. And they retake the lead 20 to 18. Martinez driving with the left hand. Goes up. That's a through ball, rattles it home. (23-19). St. Joe trying to answer with a 3. Missed on that last shot. 4.5 to go. Good move inside from Cristiano. Shot doesn't go. Missed on the free throws, Coach Jason Starkey picked up the headset. And he picked up on my offer too. So I always carry 2 headsets. You're always welcome back.
Thanks for having me back too. I didn't know if we got any negative publicity after the last game or not. So no. We keep it rolling. Coach Tino didn't call in and say get him off.
He didn't, but he did want to know what time tip-off was. It's on tentatively 2:20. So I'm pretty sure he's tuning in. And we got a good one, Coach. This one a lot more competitive, evenly matched from this morning's first game.
Yeah, it's another good example why we make the drive, to expose the kids to this type of a talented team. Giving up several inches almost at every single position. which will be commonplace for us in our district. So it's nice to play a team that you don't know as well as we've intimately become familiar with our district. And have to coach on the fly, play on the fly, make adjustments in real time. So it turned out to be a good game for all those things.
Good move inside. 25-19, Trinity Christian with the lead. Navarro coming back up. Spots up a three. That one won't go. Back comes Trinity Christian on the other end. Just a little over 3 minutes left in the first half. Rebounded by Martinez. And now St. Joe trying to pick up the tempo. He stops, fires up a three.
Just can't get those to go, you know. It's a big part of our offense to spread the team out from behind the arc.
He scored 40 this morning in game one. Navarro with the rebound, coming back up, swings it back out to Martinez. He gets that one to go.
He's not going to miss them all.
Right.
Statistics are definitely in his favor.
Right. Probabilities, statistics.
And just as I mentioned, we don't know them. They don't know us. So as long as they let number 2 stand out there, we want to take advantage of that.
Fires up another three. That one just off the mark. But Martinez came up with a steal and quickly pushed it down court. Now Trinity Christian trying to answer. Deep two off the back of the rim. Martinez again with a board. Passes it back up to Cristiano. He stops, fires up a three. Back-to-back threes from the Bloodhounds.
Well, that'll close the gap. I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with number 35. He's a senior for Trinity. He's the man responsible for dunking that ball in the first period. Offense has been kind of going through him, but there's a three from another player from the arc on the 14.
Mason Robertson. He hits a three and gives Trinity Christian the lead. Now Garza trying to answer.
The officials really been letting them play, almost to the disappointment of both coaches. Playing left tackle to stand at the free throw line in a matter of days.
It's not every day you see that.
So I'm glad they're able to bring in another one to let the young man breathe.
Yeah, that's what he mentioned. He said that it was the debut of 00 and also sporting a size 15 shoe.
And they're subbing him back out, bringing senior Ethan Gallegos back in, who just came off from leading the Bloodhounds to an 8-3 football season. And already becoming a productive member of the basketball squad.
Martinez fires away.
That's something the head coach, Coach Lucio, is going to want to see for the Bloodhounds, is getting number 2 going.
That three-pointer just off the mark. Martinez with the board, pushing it back up to Bernie. He puts it up and in. St. Joe takes the lead by 2.
Really proud of the effort by the smaller Bloodhound team on the defensive board.
Trout passes that inside. Driving. That shot's up and good. Back and forth we go in the final minute. Martinez back with it, stops, and they're going to call a travel.
It's nice to see the Bloodhounds start to push the pace a little bit. I wonder how much longer we'll wait before we see the press come out in this classic forward work.
So this game definitely more up-tempo, and St. Joe's adjusting to that up-tempo.
I think an up-tempo game at this juncture of the season is good for both squads. As both prepare for their respective districts. Looks like we're playing for the last shot potentially here with 25 left on the clock. And all tied up.
Well, Cristiano with the ball. Gets it out to Martinez. Martinez, Navarro, Gallegos, Garza, and Cristiano on the court for St. Joe. Martinez lets that one go, won't go. Missed shot.
3 seconds, the half-court attempt by the senior.
Just off the mark.
All square at the half.
So we are tied at 30, halftime here at the Fort Worth Classic. Brownsville St. Joe 30, Trinity Christian 30. When we come back on the other side of the break, highlights and more. Trinity Christian. Kevin Arrow alongside Coach Jason Starkey. I think he's found his new calling. It can be addicting for sure. Martinez pushes it up. That shot off the mark. Back comes Trinity Christian, their first possession of the second half. Tied up at 30, driving right through the lane, and a whistle.
Thought we had a stop there.
Robinson makes his first free throw. Second free throw on the way. And makes them both. Navarro now pushing it up for St. Joe. Brings it back over to Garza. Garza looking back over to Martinez. 32-30. Martinez driving, kicks it out to Navarro down the baseline. That ball picked away by Watson. Pushing it back up, loose ball. Navarro tracks it down, 2-on-1, bounce pass off the glass.
Extra pass did us a lot of justice there. Almost looked like a pickup game in that transition.
That last bucket from Lucas Cristiano. Navarro with a rebound. St. Joe going to push the pace. Navarro driving inside the paint. Pivots, puts it up, and a nice move.
It all started with his defensive rebound. And some heads-up play by Jerry Martinez. Gets a 4-point switch in the game.
And just like that, it's a two-possession game. St. Joe with the lead. They lead by 4 here in the third. Good look inside. And
just trying to deny the ball inside to the Trinity's big number 35. A lot of the offense in the first half tried to go through him. I think Trinity goes as 35 goes. Lucas recognizing that, trying to deny him the ball.
They go right to him. Kyrian Elliott. Crossing midcourt is Navarro. Garza back out to Jimmy. He just throws that one away.
Just trying to do too much with that pass to the baseline, Lucas. Turnover. Don't want to shoot yourself in the foot like that against teams like this.
That three up and good. Trinity Christian takes a 1-point lead. Good move from Jimmy Navarro.
Looks like attacking the rim has been a point of emphasis Coach Lucio instilled at halftime. Jimmy Navarro really carrying that out. Coach Lucio looks like he's going to the bench to bring in Big Diego De La Cruz with 5 minutes and 41 in the third period. Bring out little Mikey. Going a little bit bigger with the lineup now. And hopes, I guarantee you, try to deny 35.
They go right to Elliott in the corner. Kicks it out, had a wide open shot. Back out again to Watson. And another turnover.
Great on-ball defense by Jimmy Navarro really helped create that turnover. Encouraging to see this Bloodhound team playing with this much energy and passion up here in Fort Worth Classic.
Navarro pulls up a 3. That one won't go. Had a good look. St. Joe leads by 1. Watson has it. Good bounce pass inside. Wide open 3. Shots on the way. Buries it home.
It's a good possession for Trinity there, making the extra pass to an open shooter in the corner.
Trout hit that 3. Martinez trying to answer. He does.
Happy to see our shooters shooting and making some of those 3-pointers. Turnovers by Trinity.
We had a few of those throughout the game. It is a 1-point lead for St. Joe. Navarro driving, puts it up. That one's blocked.
By guess who?
Kyrian Elliott, the big man inside.
Kid's got a lot of talent.
One-point lead, 4.5 to go.
And to stay consistent with what looks to be the second half plan, another rim attacking drive by a Bloodhound guard. That time Jerry Martinez gets to it.
And Trinity Christian hits another three.
And sharing the ball opens up another wide open three-pointer for Trinity. Looks like both teams are executing their head coach's plan for the second half.
Both teams also heating up from beyond the arc. Navarro with it, out to Garza. Back out to Martinez. 43 all with 3:45 left in the third. Martinez finds the lane, softly puts it up. Can't get it to sink. Watson pushing it back on the other end. Watson bounce pass to the outside. Kicks it out. Three on the way.
Another great rebound by Lucas Cristiano. Gets the transition going. The tempo is still pretty fast.
Cristiano puts up a three off the front of the rim. Elliott now pushing it back up. Good move inside by Elliott.
Talking to some of the opposing fans in the bleachers during the contest, they mentioned that young man Elliott from Trinity has multiple offers.
2-point lead for Trinity Christian. It'll be St. Joe ball. It'll be Bernie Garza on the inbound. Bounce pass to Navarro. In Fort Worth, Texas, on a chilly night last night. It's a little nippy outside throughout the day, really.
Another unfortunate turnover. It seems both teams are a little rusty, which would be expected at this time of the season.
Navarro ties it up at 45. And yes, the season is very young for St. Joe. A couple of games in the season. Nice spin move inside from Elliott. And right now, St. Joe does not have an answer for 35. Navarro back with it. He spots up a three. Gallegos hustles over to it. Extra possession here for St. Joe. Dishes it back up to Navarro. Back over to Martinez. Martinez will put up a three. That's well off the mark. Rare miss there from Martinez.
I think it was tipped a little bit on that one, Kevin. Pushing the pace again with Jimmy. He came up a little hobbly from that exchange.
Elliott kicks it to the outside. Back over to the top.
I like seeing try to deny 35 the ball. I think the best thing is not letting him get it down in the paint. Great second effort. Yields another defensive rebound for the Bloodhounds.
Martinez from the volleyball line won't go. Easy offensive board from Garza.
Jerry's one of those players that gets off the bus
And
in
shoots.
range.
Yes. Outside to Garza, that shot off the mark. Back comes Trinity Christian, leading by 2 and a travel. A couple of years ago, I believe it was Jerry's sophomore year when they had the South Padre Island Showcase. One of the terms I used, you know SPI, we were at the convention center and I said he pulls up from Access 5. And that was one of the longer threes I've seen.
I think he can make it from the bridge.
Yeah.
Nice. He's a talented athlete. Found a lot of great things for the Bloodhounds. We're excited to see him have a good start to his senior year.
He started with a 40-piece this morning, and your season opener, he needed 30 to eclipse the 2,000 career point mark, and he did just that. Gallegos thought about it, Kicks it out to Bernie Garza. Garza now retreating, hands it off to Navarro.
Looks like they're playing for the last shot again. See how they execute this spread offense.
No shot clock in high school basketball. Navarro with it. Kicks it out to Gallegos, wide right.
Gotta believe there's a missed opportunity there. 3 seconds left to end the third period. Guess who's got the ball?
Just about nailed it. 2-point lead for Trinity Christian as we head to the fourth here from the Fort Worth Classic when we come back. Just underway in the fourth and final quarter, and a 2-point lead for Trinity Christian. 3-point attempt from Martinez, no good. Lofts it up on the second pass. Elliott makes the bucket, and it is a 4-point lead. Navarro banks one home.
Thanksgiving week, and the banks are open. Much needed 3-pointer for the Bloodhounds.
See if that'll spark their offense. De La Cruz guarding Elliott. Quick move inside. Counted in the foul.
Just can't stop great. All you can do is hope to contain it. Elliott with another wonderful move baseline to get the and one opportunity. Fort Worth Classic's going to have a 3-point contest and a dunk contest. Think you guys are covering that tonight?
Yes, we are. Later tonight, 7:45 is when it's supposed to get underway.
You got to love to come into tournaments like this where they have dunk contests in high school.
Los Fresno's had one a couple of years ago at their tournament. Coach Mark Hinojosa had teams from around the state. Ulysses Trinity, Dallas Jesuit. I think even Austin Westlake one year, and then teams from the RGV and the Coastal Bend. They too had a dunk contest and a 3-point contest. De La Cruz using that big body, gets inside, can't capitalize on the bucket. Pushing it on the other end, layup is up and good. 6-point lead for Trinity Christian. Sammy Lucio wants to talk it over with his Bloodhounds when we come back. Welcome back, 6.5 left in the fourth quarter. Gallegos with it, gives it up to Martinez.
Trinity's really tightened up their defense on that possession, forcing the long passes across the court. Elliott with another outstanding take.
8-point lead. Trinity Christian on a run here to start the fourth quarter.
I'd like to see a little more patience from the Bloodhounds in a situation like this. Plenty of time on the clock. And the deficit's not that large. Just going to get back into this game like they have in the previous periods, one possession at a time with quality shot selection.
Plenty of time, and there's plenty of shooters that can easily get this team back within reach. Ball ricochets right into the hands of Martinez.
You know, good shooters like a good offensive lineman in football, they just got to have a short memory. You want your shooters to always shoot. Bloodhounds really haven't had trouble with that in years past. You know, talking about that dunk contest tonight reminds me of some of my fond memories of West Virginia in the 90s, watching Randy Moss and the like entertain us in the West Virginia All-Star Classic with dunk competitions. One of my roommates in college at Marshall University, Josh Perky's claim to fame was beating Randy his senior year. Boy, that arena was packed. You should have been there.
In the dunk contest, huh?
Absolutely. A lot of fun. And the three-point contest had West Virginia DuPont High School's very own Jason Williams, White Chocolate. I don't know if you remember that name.
I know who that is, yep. Wow.
Starting to age myself. Feel like my dad when he would talk about Jerry West. A lot of kids watching probably have no clue who some of those people are. But I guess the fact that they named the catch after Randy, kids today know who Moss is.
Yep, they got mossed. We saw a couple of those this year for you guys. You guys mossed a couple of people this year.
Very gifted at the wide receiver position, had a lot of depth, a lot of young men that really did a great job. Ethan did a good job distributing the football to him, too. It's a good start to the Bloodhounds athletic year. Created some high expectations for all the programs, basketball included.
Good look inside. I don't think St. Joe was ready for that one. 58-49, another timeout. We'll take a timeout up here when we come back. 4:30 left in this one. Welcome back, 4.5 left. 58-49. Brownsville St. Joe. They need to put together a couple of buckets. Time running out on the Bloodhounds.
Got to have a sense of urgency, but not at the detriment of your half-court set.
And that could spark it. Jerry Martinez.
If anybody's going to get us going, it's senior Jerry Martinez, number 2. He's always led our offense. Hopefully this spark will inspire the likes from Jimmy and the others.
And he completes the three-point play.
Here's that press. Split rather easily.
Trinity Christian does break the press. At the volleyball line out to Watson. Kicks it out to the corner. That jumper's good, and a big shot there for Trinity Christian. Still plenty of time. St. Joe, though, needs a bucket here on this possession. Martinez trying to create space. They get him on the pump.
Got the defender off his feet.
.60-54 down the baseline. And a whistle.
And we got off our feet on our defensive possession.
Three-pointer. I think Trinity Christian wanted them to shoot a three there. Their coach kind of...
Probably not the shot selection coach had in mind, a 6-point lead, 3 minutes remaining.
Again, another big possession here for St. Joe. Got to cross him up. Novato drives.
Looks like we're getting back to attacking the rim on the offensive side of the court.
St. Joe did that early in the first quarter. It was Martinez who was very aggressive to the basket. Back with it. Good move inside, goes up and gets fouled again.
Anytime we're at the free throw line with the clock stopped, it's always benefit the Bloodhounds in a situation like this. You know, I think it's been a good outing for the Hounds. Especially considering a key contributing starting member of our lineup's not with us, Will Hangley, suffered a high ankle sprain before in our last contest in our season opener. Send a shout out to Will. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Can't wait to get home, get you back on the court for the event this Saturday.
Martinez makes them both. And this is a 4-point game. Here comes the press again from St. Joe. Trinity Christian able to break it. Elliott kicks it out to the corner. Trout has it. Still plenty of time, just under 3 to go. St. Joe trailing by 4.
Loading that box a little bit more, which will be important tomorrow when we face our long opponent that we witnessed after our first game today.
Another big spot here. St. Joe trailing by 4, trying to piece together a comeback.
Looks like they're spreading the court, trying to create a one-on-one isolation.
Martinez from way downtown. Jerry Martinez.
He likes that volleyball line. A little bit more pressure out of the press. See if it can facilitate a turnover for the Bloodhounds. Long ball, always good. No foul called. Looks like it's going to be the Bloodhound ball down 1 with 2 minutes left.
So Martinez hits the big 3. It's a 1-point game.
Kevin, I tell you, I miss football, but it's fun to watch some competitive basketball and make up for it.
Sure is. St. Joe now going for the lead. Martinez bucket won't go.
It's a good shot creation by Jerry. Can't be disappointed with that. Extra pass, mishandled her. That would have been a wide open layup.
Elliott back with it. This is my 3rd basketball game of the year, so I'm a little rusty when it comes to the lingo in the fast pace. Welcome back. 1.5 minutes to go. Tomorrow, Brownsville St. Joe will play at 11:40 a.m. against Hamilton Christian, and then at 3:40 against Lutheran North. And that'll wrap up the showcase for the Bloodhounds. Right now, trailing by 1. Trying to piece together a comeback.
Important turnover there for the Bloodhounds. Didn't see what inspired it, but we'll take it. Yeah, that Hamilton Christian team, I believe I heard from Louisiana. Boy, they looked long. A couple of them had a duck when they entered the gym this morning. Should be a great opportunity for us to improve our basketball against taller teams.
Loose ball, and it's still a 1-point game. Garza missed on the 3. That would have given St. Joe the lead. 1 minute left.
Monday Night Football, we got the Arizona Cardinals playing the San Francisco 49ers
Yes.
in Mexico City tonight.
So I'm down by 12 in my fantasy team. I have Michelle at running back, and I have the Cardinal defense.
Oh, boy.
So if you guys can...
And you're starting both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm down by like 11.
Let's see where this is going.
Yeah, if you guys can maybe spot me a kick return for a touchdown or a blocked field goal or a couple of interceptions, I'd appreciate that.
Arizona's going to need all the help they can get, for Kyler Murray won't be playing tonight again. Texas's very own Colt McCoy will get the start. That's a big bucket to tie it all up with 40 seconds and counting left as the Bloodhounds start their press again.
Martinez ties it up, loose ball. That one nearly picked away by St. Joe. Everyone standing on their bench. Guys got to be careful over there.
Everybody on the Bloodhound bench is standing. You got to like this kind of excitement, especially in a game where someone as talented as Elliott's already thrown a dunk down and had his way into the paint. It's good. They're still spirited and tied with 15 seconds left. Let's see how this one closes out.
Final seconds. Fakes, shots up.
For the win.
At the buzzer and good.
What a finish. Tip in rebound for the win, 63-61. Very good contest. Obviously not the outcome the Bloodhounds wanted, but definitely the level of talent they wanted to